What's up, everybody? This is Kamisha Reviews. Y'all know me from YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Y'all know I do reviews, talk about TV shows. That's my thing. Now, I like Chasing Atlanta. I watch it as a fan. I love Lil Kendra. I love Wayne the Pain. Hey, I love Oliver. I love everybody. And you know I'm in Texas, so of course the Dallas one is lit too. But there was a fight recently that I wanted to talk about. Okay? I want to get into that real quick. Now, this whole thing with Lil Kendra and the big blow up, and I'm just like, yo, the storm is here, baby. Okay? Please understand that I don't have loyalty to anybody but Kamisha Reviews. So when I speak what I saw, in my opinion, only. Okay? Now, let me go back to the very beginning. Now, there was the uncut version, so I'm really happy that Chasing Atlanta actually released that. And in that version, we see the group together, and they're discussing, you know, what makes you fabulous, not what you accomplish. I'm sorry if I'm saying the words not correctly or perfect, but if you watch the show, you get my gist. They were all around the table and speaking and saying different things. Now, this is what I'm going to say. Now, Lil Kendra. Now, at first when I seen this fight, I was like, oh my God, Lil Kendra done beat she done lost it. I was in the beginning, when Kendra was sitting there, and, you know, they all were talking, and I don't want to call this man the wrong name. The one that got the food when everybody about to pop off, and they call him Freddie Hammond. And I ain't trying to throw shade. I really don't know his name. So, anyway, Kendra had made a comment. Wayne Payne had made, a nice little speech. And, you know, Lil Kendra was a little delayed. And, I mean, it looked shady. I don't know if she was being shady or not. I thought it was funny when she said, you know, and it wasn't like funny like how she said, Dwayne and Wayne, thinking that was very nice. And then he said, can I talk? And I was like, well, I understood why he said that. And she was like, you good, go ahead, whatever. Okay, there was a little shadiness there happening, but it wasn't nothing too crazy. And he handled that himself. Okay? I'm just being honest, right? So, when Oliver, let me take a little step further. Every time someone spoke within that group, if you watch the uncut version, if you watch Oliver's face and even Troy's face, there was shade all up and through that. I don't know how anybody didn't see that. Troy kept looking around the corner, acting like the Flower World surprise, but you kept looking around the corner. I'm just going to be real. You kept looking. And every time someone said something that was not Kendra or Wayne, I felt like that Oliver was like, oh, yeah, but... And I understand they don't get along. So I wasn't like, oh, okay, blah, blah, blah. But I'm just telling you, sometimes when there is an argument or a fight, there's always a start, soft or not. There's always a beginning to everything. And I say everything, I mean everything. Okay? So when Oliver was, looking funny, and it seemed like, whenever, especially when Kendra or Wayne said something, and then when he started speaking about the letter. Now, Kendra, I rewound it, because I wanted to see what she said to him, just being honest. I thought she just, she said, this is nothing to you, to Oliver specifically. Like, nothing, this is nothing for you. I'm not coming for you. I am talking about Lauren. And also, in fact, so was Troy. Troy made a point of saying, I'm tired of hearing about Kate Michelle. How you going to send a flower or a gift or whatever? It's supposed to be, But Kendra got all the smoke. Look, I'm only calling it like I see it. Obviously, I'm not behind the scenes. I don't know what led up to this as far as every little detail. I'm only speaking about the fight. Okay? So, I felt like that Oliver was already irritated as it comes to Kendra, in my opinion. And when he was like, it don't have to be all of that and everything, I was like, well, when she told you I'm not coming for you, then why was the speech necessary? This is all that I'm saying. And I understand you trying to read the letter and she was interrupting you. I understand that as well. He was trying to read the letter. She was, saying what she was saying. He probably was getting more irritated, but he was irritated already before that. Okay? So once he said that and started saying, giving his little speech, that's when Lil Kendra, got into G mode and got pissed off. Everyone felt like she was getting pissed off at Oliver the whole time. No, she wasn't. If you watch the video, she was getting mad at Oliver when he started making a little speech talking about, well, I shouldn't be right here and When she's trying to say Lauren should have been here and, she was giving her a speech or whatever, I'm not sure if Oliver was trying to defend her because that's his girl. And I mean, I guess, you defend your homegirl. She's not here for speak for herself. I told him I'm gonna give you the real of all sides. Okay. And another thing, I'm gonna say this. Because of the fact that Kendra has this background and she will pop off. A very, very talented. I love her music. I mean, I love her journey. But I get frustrated because I'm like, I don't want her doing that. Not because she is a G and she'll handle her business. Don't get it twisted. I can tell that, period. But my thing is people love to label you or put you in a box for something like that. Oh, she gonna pop off. Oh, she gonna get mad. I've had to deal with this my entire life. I'm being serious. But military kid, private school, the whole night, doesn't matter. If you get mad one time on camera, if you blow up or whatever somewhere, you're labeled that, period. So it's like, oh, Kendra, she was drinking, she was drunk. I didn't see her drinking. I don't know because I wasn't there. I'm going to say that again. I wasn't there. So when they're saying that she started tripping because a Hennessy bottle came out, that's a negative. That is a negative. She started popping off when Oliver made his speech. This is after the Kumbaya moment. Okay? This is when he was reading that and his response when he's after the letter. Really? She wasn't even tripping on him. And when he started talking, saying, oh, you shouldn't be, this ain't the play, or whatever, she got mad after that and started calling him victim or whatever. Now, do I wish that she wouldn't have, got mad and all that and just made it? And then, on top of the fact, Oliver, you was talking so much Cash Money noise. Look, Wayne was coming through, baby. And let me say something else, too. I don't understand the Troy situation. Now, I understand that's your boy. I get it. But when the show first came on, those were your people. But now, Oliver's your people. I'm confused. Maybe I don't know the history that well to speak on it, but I'm just going to give my opinion anyway. First, you was cool with Kendra and Wayne. I was like, is it because you think that Oliver is more popular? I'm sorry. Y'all know me and how I rock. I always just tell it. It doesn't matter who it is or what it's about. Now all of a sudden Troy is like, oh. So now why all of a sudden are you fighting Wayne? When I was watching it, like, Troy, you was doing a lot when this had nothing to do with you. Now look, this is your party. The whole thing, Cry If I Want to Get Mad. Hey, that was your party, and I don't know how I would react if people were acting a fool or fighting or whatever can be. I don't know how I would react. But I didn't understand you fighting Wayne. I didn't understand any of that. Bro, I would have probably just said, I am out of here. F everybody, I'm out. I'm not about to sit here and fight at my own party. Are you crazy? Now, if he had threw, and then oh, there you go. Who threw that? That was, Troy, right? He threw something, and that was it. Now, I remember now. Because I went back and watched a few scenes, so I want to make sure, like, what started, because it went really fast. I had to slow it down. I said, now look, if anybody knows this, throwing something in the midst of a party / fight about to pop off to me means you are ready to fight. And that's my boy. I'm going to defend him. Your boy, I didn't know where Oliver was at. I was like, where Oliver at? I was surprised by Oliver, just like with, I forgot who said that. I was really surprised by Oliver. I felt like he was egging it on. I do. There's so much low-key shade from the beginning. When the uncut footage was shown, look at Oliver's face. Watch his expression. Watch Troy keep looking in the back. Like he knew the flower or the letter or whatever was coming. Now, if Troy, production, or whatever, all of them knew about it, and I cover many different shows, I said production is always messy. You watch my reviews, I'll tell you. Production is like completely the messiest person on any reality TV show, and I ain't never been on one. But I bet you if you ask anybody on a reality show, including this show here, they will tell you production is messy. So the flowers came out of where, why, what? And Troy, you tell me you didn't know it was coming, but you kept looking around the corner? You kept looking around the corner like you knew a package was coming. You knew something was happening that was going to start this situation. From the beginning, Troy, let's be clear. It seemed like a bit of messiness was coming from your pores from the first time you came on. When you would bring it up, well, Kendra said this, and you go to Kendra, well, Oliver said that. I feel like, I wonder in this season, could this been resolved, or maybe let sleeping dogs lie, or let it bury, or be gone? Or would you just keep bringing it up, hoping for something to happen? Will you be involved in a scene with some drama? I don't know. I don't know. Okay? So, that is my take on the fight. I do feel like Kendra, you know, she was when she was loose, and once the storm was open, it was a wrap. I kind of felt like she was trying to chill. And also, too, when she was in the bathroom, when she came out, I think Kendra was done. She was done. And when Oliver said, if she comes out, if she's here, I'm done chasing Atlanta. It's like, okay, so you're going to stop her bag on top of everything else and say, if she comes to the table, if she comes out here, I'm done with the show? Again, I'm not in the background with these people to know every tip for tat or every little thing that had been said. I am speaking about the fight and the fight only. Okay? Now, if anyone feels any type of way about what I'm saying, you're on TV, you're on someone's phone, you are on the internet, and like myself or anybody else who's out here as a blogger, you put yourself out there for someone to say something. I would never say, if you don't want to be on TV, don't expect commentary or things to be said that you're not going to like. You can respond to, you can handle, you can do whatever you want to do. But let me say this. Let me say this. Please do not take me speaking about this as a read. Do not mistake this as a read and to assume that I cannot do that. So, this is me doing commentary on a fight that I saw for a show that I am a fan of, and I'm a blogger, black blogger, and I do commentary on different TV shows. This is a TV show, reality, YouTube, it doesn't matter. So, I'm giving my opinion about it. Now, you guys go out and go check out Chasing Atlanta, and go check out the show, because it is blowing up. Okay? One last thing. Who was Oliver referring to in this?